Joe, like you were saying about Tunisia fans after they were gingering their team to the extent their team performed well. So, how do you think the fans will influence today's atmosphere against Nigeria Morocco match?
Well, in football, once you come to the knockout stage, it's not just all about playing, performing in the field, right? You also need the support of the fans as well, because fans play a very vital role in football. Because with their support, they are gingering. The players as well will also pick that courage. You know that yes, these people are actually together with us. They will feel that momentum to play. You understand that kind of thing. You cannot go to that field now and see that Algeria fans are there up and down, trying to like cheer their players to play, you understand, encouraging them. Because some of the things we are seeing, the coach may not even have the energy to be shouting at players, this and that, but from the stands there, fans normally shout at players, you understand? Sometimes they shout to encourage the player, stand up, play, you understand that kind of thing, trying to encourage them. So I believe the fans will definitely, the presence of the fans in that field will definitely play a very vital role and to encourage the players as well playing the field. Because this thing happens in the World Cup qualifiers. You saw the way their Congo fans were there as if it's just the whole World Cup final they're playing there. So they played a very vital role there. So I believe the fans will definitely kind of be there to cheer the players and encourage them as well to victory.
Okay. Then we'll proceed to the next. Do you think or do you expect Nigeria to play more of aggressively or to sit back and make counter?
Well, if you look at Nigerian game so far from the beginning to this stage, Nigeria have been playing very, very wonderful football. So I believe there will not be any more tension to play game that may not be interesting or a very boring kind of game. I believe the Super Eagles will definitely play the usual game that we have been watching. But what I will encourage or what I will advise the Super Eagles to do is to play more physical with the um, the tactical game they are playing, and they should be more physical so that they will use at least that strength, right, to dominate the game. Because you cannot just be playing those tactical, and when you come to marking, you're not aggressive on player, or you're not even doing what you're supposed to do. You give a player a small space, and you know you're meeting a player that this kind of player will just convert any chance you see. If you're not marking and you're not aggressive on that player, definitely players will make use of it. Somebody like Real Mahrez now, you're not giving Real Mahrez space. Whether you're thinking whether he's going to pass the ball, or Real Mahrez will just break the ball and play the ball in the net. And
He's
you know
good
that
in
even
that.
our goalkeeper, he's
He's
not
good
even a
in doing
stable
that.
person. Yes, our goalkeeper is not somebody that who is even stable to even read the game and say, okay, this is where this ball, the direction of the ball is going. Anything that has to do with area ball is not being that good. So if you look at that kind of game, they need to be very, very aggressive because I believe Nigeria will, when it comes to the positioning, Nigeria will play. Yes, the team is actually connected. They are playing together as a team. So I believe that pattern will not change today because of tension or anything. I don't think there is any tension on Nigerian Super Eagle player. So what they need to just do is to add more of the marking and make the game very simple for them.
Okay. And like I said before, I say we have a lot of great player people like Iwobi, Ako, Lukman, Chukwueze, Osime.
Mhm.
We have a lot of great player, but which player do you think could shine in this match today?
Well, Nigerian players, I believe everybody have been performing very well from the defense down to the front line. And most of the matches we have watched, those three front line have been performing very, very well. And I would say in almost everybody is doing well, right? But I will look at Ademola Lukman and Alex Wobi because they're the one that have been performing exceptionally well all through the games. I think Ademola Lukman had have two matches, man of the match already.
Yes.
So he's going to definitely show himself today again as well because he's actually into the game. Like almost every Nigerian game, they have been playing well and in fact hoping to see that he win the player of the tournament. So I believe that Lukman will do something today.
Okay, Joe, based on the matches we have been watching and decision of the coach in terms of substitution and tactics, are you happy with the decision of the coach in substitution and his tactics?
Well, the coach have already understand every player in the Nigerian Super Eagles, and he's a kind of coach who detects error immediately. Like instantly when you see a mistake, he realizes it on time, right? And the reason why I say this, there was this debate that was actually circulating online that Senusi, or what is that his name? Yeah, Senusi Zaiduwa, right?
Yeah.
And Bruno Yemechi. You understand? Senusi actually started the tournament ahead of Bruno Yemechi. But along the line, the coach decided to change and bring in Bruno Yemechi. The reason is that there was a match that Tinubu was playing, but as if he was playing with tension or something like that. I don't know. Most of the ball he play, he take them back, like back pass, to the extent that was a kind of even throwing the ball outside, sometimes corner kick, you understand? And people were kind of debating maybe is it tribalism, something. I think this should not even be done in football because we are already used to all this kind of thing. But this is just the reality, right? If you're a coach and you're seeing some error from your players and you know that there is another player who can play this player to come and give you what you want, this is a tournament, right? Once you are realizing a particular mistake, make sure you make that changes immediately so that you get the result you want. Just 2, 3 matches, 4 matches, you see yourself in the semi-final. Before you know, you get to the final. But when you allow that mistake keep repeating itself and you're giving a particular player that chance, definitely the player will hurt you definitely in some way, right? So from the changes and everything that the coach has been doing, I think he's doing nice. But the only problem I have is one of the match that we played in the group stage that is against Tunisia. 15 minutes is a lot of minutes, right? In football, they can use 5 minutes, 10 minutes to change everything. Frank Onyeka was actually in the game, and he was the only person marking very well and doing well. All of a sudden, the change and this and that. Before you know, this is a person that you know is very aggressive and he has been in the game. Just allow him to not play. There are some changes that I don't think is even necessary. Up to that, if player will play up to that minute. In fact, you should even wait and see maybe probably 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Then you put other players. So there are some coaches you see them changing player 5 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go. No, it's not delaying that right? It's just a delay tactic. It's nothing. So the coach is actually doing well. Bravo for him. We thank God that we have a coach like this, very experienced and tactical.
With the performance of both teams that we have watched already in their previous matches they play before this stage, the quarterfinal stage. So, how will you rate each team performance out of 10 in this tournament?
Well, if I'm rating out of 10, I would say the Super Eagles, I will rate them 8/10. Then Algeria, I will rate them 7/10. And my reasons is this: the Super Eagles, if you watch Super Eagles matches very well, you yourself that you're watching the game, you will enjoy the game because their football in this tournament is very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Like they perform. In fact, sometimes I was even kind of asking myself, is it the Super Eagles that we know? Because Nigerian games had never been this interesting for a long time. You understand that? You can imagine Nigerian playing tiki taka, the kind of Pep Guardiola kind of football, and we are now seeing it. The whole Super Eagles playing the kind of tiki taka kind of game, and in fact, almost every team, every nation in this AFCON is actually talking about Nigeria. The players and everybody, this team work and individual work, everybody's just putting in effort together. And you can see it. If you okay, fine, look at Nigerian movie. Will you tell me that Ndidi is not playing? You cannot tell me that. Will you tell me Alex Bobby is not playing?
Everybody's playing.
You understand that? If you look at it individually, you see that almost everybody is actually putting effort and they are contributing a lot. So not that in some of these matches they actually outshine other players, but all of them as a team they are playing. So Super Eagles are really playing well. And the Algeria, most of their matches, I believe, though it's a clean sheet, 3-0 and 1-0, something like that. But if you look at it, you see that even them, they were a kind of a bit struggling before they even score. They played the last match against DR Congo, right? They went to the extra time before they were able to knock DR Congo. So if they struggle with the DR Congo national team like that, I believe it's not going to be something difficult for Super Eagles. Yes, unless maybe something happen. Football.
Okay. So, how do you think this result will affect both country?
Well,
The today result.
okay. This result, I would say, the country that needs this result the most is Nigeria, right? Well, everybody will look at it and say, okay, because we are Nigerians and we are supporting Super Eagles, and that's why. The reasons why I say this result we need it most because if you look at it, if the Super Eagles will probably make mistake and get eliminated in this stage right now, the whole anger that have been there about not qualifying to the World Cup. That is when see if you don't even like yourself, don't even make mistake in today's game and make so Algeria win Nigeria. Just make sure you do your best. If the game of football happens to be that it's in the Algeria side, they win fine. But if you are to make mistake and you cause Nigeria to get eliminated in this stage, you will just hate the country. You know how Nigerian fans are. They will just attack you here and there. So what they should just do is to just stay positive, play what they can play their best, and give us the result. And that is what we want. Yes, because we need that cup more than any nation. Let's just make sure that okay, fine. Let's tell you what that we are not coming to the World Cup. You put to play your World Cup, but this AFCON is what we want at the moment. Algeria qualified for the World Cup. If you eliminate Algeria today, they go and rest and go and play their World Cup in June, right? This is our World Cup now. The chance
Definitely.
we have now is better. We make use of it, and that's all.
Okay, well, before we go, what's your prediction for today matches? The goal line.
Well, today's game on the prediction, wow. I would say 2-1 for Nigeria,
2-1.
in favor of Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes.
Which player are you expecting them to net goals into the
Well,
match?
Ademola Lukman and Vito Osimhen, for sure.
Mm.
Then maybe probably Riyad Mahrez for Algeria. And I'm seeing a possibility of maybe if there is any goal, it should be a penalty. Because Algeria have been getting that penalty back, but I don't even know how they play that. They always get that penalty. Is it maybe probably through crosses, or their players kind of they know how to dribble like that. So
Yeah.
super good defender, please be careful, please, so that you don't go and just pack somebody in the 18 and the next thing you'll be seeing PK here and there. So a 2-1 for Nigeria.
Okay, Mr. Joe, please a few word or last word for our viewers and those who will be watching Nigerian match today.
All right, guys, please go out to support Nigeria. The Super Eagles is going to definitely win today. Stay positive, keep supporting, believe in your team, and we are going to do it. Trust God. It's a game of football. Anything can happen. And don't forget, please continue to engage in our activities, our page, follow, share, and keep following, keep supporting. Thank you very much. You're all welcome.
Okay, well, thank you very much for sticking with us. I will be back maybe after the match. So please, if you are watching this program, we appreciate a lot. And don't forget to follow Football Banter in all our social media.